Welcome everybody. Happy Sunday night. Happy Sunday of Thanksgiving weekend night. Welcome to Main Street Fire Rescue. We're here at the Gaylord Palms Convention Center for the event I've been wanting to show you all for a long time called ICE. This is an event that went away for a couple years and thank goodness is now back. This has life-size ice sculptures and every year is a different theme, and this year's a Charlie Brown Christmas. The first year I did this in 2018, it was A Christmas Story. Last year was The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and this year is Charlie Brown. So I'm very excited to see this. I've never seen this one before, so I'm getting ready to go in. I kind of cut it close. Traffic sucks tonight. I didn't think it would be that bad, but apparently everybody waited until 5:30 on Sunday to go home. This weekend's been a wild one. So anyway, without any further ado, let's head out inside and get started, and let's see some ice. This is quite the event, by the way. It is very impressive. This hotel itself is impressive. Basically, off to my left is the water park, and straight ahead, what they do is they add on an entire separate room or area, whatever you want to call it, and they make it 9 degrees. 9, that's a single digit, 9. One of these days I'm going to stay here. And come right on in to this level right here in ice. You can actually feel the chill already. This is quite the event. This thing has gotten freaking huge over the years. First time I went here, it was just kind of getting started, but it's really added on. So what they do is when you buy these tickets, you buy them in at different times because they can only allow so many people in here at a time because of the body heat. Too much body heat, start melting the ice. On the other side, they have the snow factory here. I'm just waiting for some friends to arrive because we're all going as a group here. And inside here is called Snow Float Mountain. It's indoor snow tubing. This is the greatest thing ever. Only in Florida, right? It's basically you go snow tubing down a sheet of ice. Tell you what, I will put my big ass on there. I'm liable to go through the barrier down here. This would be fun to try. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. I think it's amazing how they take that and turn it into these sculptures, yeah. It's 9 degrees in there, 9. We don't look like we're going on an expedition. Oh, picture time.
Beautiful star that's happening tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Did you feel the cold?
Oh, this is where you get the feeling back in your body. Here we go. Oh yeah. This is so cool. Wow, it feels amazing in here. Dang. Look at this. To get an idea of the size of this, like there's a person standing there. That's,
do you remember that?
Wow. Wow. This is incredible.
You can actually enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at Snoopy.
Oh my gosh.
This is where they talk about the Great Pumpkin.
Oh yeah, because this is where they leave off. Another Halloween is come and gone. Oh my gosh, Snoopy and his dog bones. This is great. I think the other thing that amazes me is that they managed to keep this somehow at this temperature for the next month and a half. All right, we are in here. I'm gonna go as long as the camera's gonna hold up. We froze the camera the last few times doing this, but this whole thing starts out, so it starts out back here where we walked in at, and you basically go through the story of the Charlie Brown Christmas. So, you know, where they're ice skating, and this is kind of where the Halloween episodes leave off, where they're sitting there chatting.
Sorry. We're silly.
Yeah, because that's where Linus goes, "What do you mean, stupid, Charlie Brown?" Wow. This is incredible. Charlie gets his Christmas invitation. Oh my gosh. Oh, look.
Because they get a Valentine's Day card.
This is like right here. I'm actually not gonna touch this, but that's wild. Like, this is all right here. Look at that. Oh, it's Fragile. Oh wait, that's a different movie. Never mind. Oh my God, look at the school. That's huge.
I like the Grinch last year too, but this is nice.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. That's where Sally wants 10s and 20s. 10s and 20s? Good grief, my own sister. There it is. Gosh. They actually built a full-size version of the freaking school. My gosh. Oh, the lockers? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Look. Linus has the Great Pumpkin on it. Oh my gosh.
Got the lights and everything.
Snoopy and his Red Baron. Oh yeah, we're at the rehearsal now. Oh my gosh, check this out, y'all. This is the ice slide. Oh my gosh. Sweet. All right. Oh, this is like steep this time. Oh my God. There's the director. So they got two different kinds of slides this year. No, I don't. Yeah, this one is gradual. That one, this is the extreme side. This one was great. Oh yeah.
Let me learn from him.
So now we go from the ice slide room into the, oh, this is where Charlie and Linus pick out their Christmas trees. Oh, look. Oh my gosh. Check that out. Wow. This is unreal. Wow. Is there anybody? anybody who can tell me what the spirit of Christmas is? Oh wow, you can go into Snoopy's doghouse. How neat. Oh, and these are the ice artisans at work. Wow. Look at that. Oh, there we go. Wow.
Hey, stop running. Here, come here. No, come on.
Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. Holy smokes. This is gorgeous. Oh my God. You too, thank you.
Thank you.
Get the, as we enter into the fog now.
Oh.
That was wild.
Happy? She's one happy guest.
Oh my God. Holy crap. So before I head home, I decided to take a quick wander through the atrium of Gaylord Palms. This, I'm telling you, this hotel is a sight to behold. Oh wow, look at this. Oh my God, I like the floating trees. I'm kind of digging that. So this is all themed like a swamp down here.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Holy shit. This is wild. Wow, what a fantastic experience that was. I had fun with my coworkers. We just had a great time. That was incredible. So I can't wait to get home, get this uploaded. I highly recommend, if you are here on vacation, give this a check, give this a look. You can even find it throughout the week on Groupon. They have some pretty good deals. I want to say some of the specials coming up on Groupon, you can see this for like 20 bucks, 25, 30 bucks. Like tonight, I think was 39-ish. Best recommendations, don't do this in the morning. Do it in the afternoon or evening. It's much better, a lot less people, because, as I said earlier, only so many people can go through at a time. So and it's all about timing. Like when I was in there, it wasn't too terrible, but there's always these, it never fails, there's these large family groups that are there, and it just, everybody's trying to get that perfect photo, and it ends up effing everything up. But outside of that, if you can go in there and there's not a whole lot of people in front of or behind you, it's a fantastic experience. We have a monster cold front coming through. It is pouring down rain. I'm gonna put the camera away. I'll see you all back at home. What is up, everybody? Back home again. Ice was awesome this year. Every year they keep making that better and better and better, and this year was no different. The ice slides, however, were very different from years past. Basically what it's been in the years past is it's been 4 or 5 lanes of ice slides, and they've all just been like kind of gradual, like 45-degree slides. This year they had 2, which were I like to call the extreme, where it was like the oop-de-oop in there, and it dropped down quickly, and then you hit another one, a little hump me back in there, or oop-de-oop, or whatever you want to call it. But that was fun. So one side was the gentle 45-degree angle slide. The other side was like the big drop. That was fun. The one thing I do want to mention, and I didn't think about this when I was leaving the hotel, ice is an incredible experience, but it dawned on me on the drive home, this is something that unfortunately is not cheap to do. And you know, I would love for people to take advantage of this while you're here on vacation. However, especially now more than ever, people are, you know, working vacations on a budget. If you can budget this, I highly recommend it, but there's things that need to be discussed as far as what does this event cost. Because if you go during the week and you can get a Groupon for it, even better, because you can get a Groupon for like 28 to 30 bucks a person. If you go directly through the Gaylord website, it can be 35 and up from there. And unfortunately, I didn't mention earlier, but I figure it's only fair to mention it, and I should mention it. That does not include your parking. Parking at Gaylord Palms is extremely expensive, and the one thing I need to get back on is if it's day specific or weekend specific, holiday specific. I'm not sure, but my parking fee tonight was $37 for the hour and a half I was there. That's a lot of money for an hour and a half of parking. I mean, that's a shit ton of money. And so when you think about it, my ticket tonight was $38 plus the $37 in parking. You know, that's pretty close to an $80 night for basically an hour and a half. So that kind of thing needs to be figured into everybody's budgets if you're going to consider doing this. You know, and this goes back to what a lot of people say, you know, when these people get invited to these media events, and whether or not, if you're getting invited to these things, can you say, oh, you should definitely do this because no money comes out of your pocket. Is this worth it? It is really, really fun. Is it worth it for the amount of money that you have to come out of pocket with? That can be kind of, I don't know. That's on an individual basis. Some people may say yes, others will be like, man, this was a ripoff. I do know that with each year it is getting more and more expensive versus when it first started. Which is why if you can get a Groupon for it, that's the better way to go, because during the week it's much cheaper, where if you can only go on the weekends, it's going to cost you. And realistically, where the ice exhibits are, I would say we were in there for 20 minutes, 25 tops. But realistically, because of the temperature and everything, that's about the most you're going to get out of it. And they will keep you moving. You know, not that they're rushing people through, but because of the groups and all that, they're going to keep people moving through there. And they don't want people dawdling too much. because also they have to keep the they can only allow so many people in there at once because of the body heat. Too much body heat, you're gonna start ice is gonna start melting. Like one year, I think it was 2018, the first year I went, when they had a Christmas Story, one of the arms of the characters fell off because it got a little too warm in there. So they had to start spreading people out a little bit more. But I mean, it is a great time. It really, really is. It's just the financial part of it is, it can be expensive. You know, if you're going by yourself, it's not too bad. But when you start putting a family in there, you know, a family of 4, I know that's the usual numbers. It can be more, it can be less, but the family of 4, like tonight, you know, you're up to $160 in tickets. Plus, if you're not staying there, you know, now you're throwing another almost $40 at parking. You know, for that's a $200 night. You haven't eaten, you haven't done anything else yet. You know, so definitely some things to consider. If you can budget for this, I highly recommend it. It is a really cool event. What I'm going to start doing also throughout the months, or the next month and a half or so, is we're also going to be going around Orlando, Central Florida, and that's showing you some of the things we can do that don't cost an arm and a leg. Some of the things that are more on the free side or on the very low cost side. And a lot of that is some of the free stuff. Some of the best stuff there is to do is driving around looking at all the fantastic Christmas light displays, because they are starting to pop up. I would say another week and a half, 2 weeks, everything will be on full display. So we'll be out and about doing all that stuff, plus everything at the parks. All of the Disney resorts now should be about decorated. So lots and lots of cool things to see in the upcoming days. So I look forward to taking you all on these journeys with me. Thank you all again for your subscriptions. If you're new here and you like what you see, give us a like and a subscribe, because that really, really helps. The engagement is key to building the channel, and I really, really want this to do well. As I've said before, I'm not in this to make this my next full-time job. I love what I do already for my career. This is just something simply for fun, which when you can have it with that attitude, that's when you get dangerous, because that's when you got nothing to lose. You know, unfortunately, people that decide to go about this as a living, which is fine, it's a lot of pressure, because you got to keep, let's face it, your viewership drops or anything else drops, you're in trouble. You know, that's how you make your money, is by viewership and engagement. So, and every little thing matters. But when you're doing it just for the fun of it, you can kind of throw caution to the wind and just do whatever, you know, come what may. You know, who cares what happens? And sometimes that is what leads to the most success. So we will see in due time. My goal this year was 1,000 subscribers. I don't know that we're going to get there. I do, however, hold out hope, because I don't ever give, you know, until I get to the very, very bitter end, and like it's January 1, and I'm sitting there with not 1,000 subscribers, and I'll be like, okay, well, we came up short. But until that happens, I'm always going to say, you know, we can do this. We're at 348 right now. All it's going to take is for a few people to catch wind of this and to get it and get things shared out, and people to subscribe. But realistically, too, though, it's not so much about the subscriptions; it's about the viewership. That's what you make. That's how you make the money on these things, is the viewing. You could have somebody with 1 million subscribers, but if your viewership's way down, you're not going to make shit. So it's all about the engagement and getting people to watch and entertaining people. That's what I want to do. So I hope you all enjoyed this ice event tonight. We got a lot of Christmas events coming up. They were just getting started. Now that Thanksgiving has come and gone, now we have Christmas in the very near future, which is my very most absolute favorite time of year. I cannot wait. So I will see you all very shortly. Have a good evening. I hope you had a fantastic Thanksgiving. If you traveled, I hope you returned home safe. Everybody have a great Monday tomorrow, and I will see you all again very shortly. Have a good evening. Main Street Fire Rescue, out of service. See ya.